Good evening, all. So, I hope we are having another good day. Yeah, good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello, hi. So, hi to all. Yesterday we were having some network problems, but anyway, we did not leave it anyway. We struggled it and we have completed yesterday. I hope so. And I hope everyone is clear regarding towards that complete functions of advanced, some advances. It's not complete advance, some advancements. So, participants, does anybody having doubt? Those who are having doubt, we can just post it. Control learner. Yeah, if you want to know like how the package is installed or not, means after installing that, you can see the message successfully installed into the command prompt. Then after that, if you are just going for that particular program, type the respective header file import cv2 for OpenCV. And once you run the program, if there is no import error, means therefore your package has been installed correctly. Yeah, Shailraj, it is a little bit difficult to increase FPS. So for the process and the research works, whatever you are using, only this is possible, not more than that. Yes, sure, we can club IoT with AI. MATLAB, it is just a simulation tool where we can simulate artificial intelligence. What are all we are doing in Python, the same thing we can do as a simulation inside MATLAB. As the internship students should fill the attendance details daily in the webinar. I'm not sure regarding that. Vamsi Vami. Yesterday I missed the class, sir. No problem. I think internship student there is no need of filling the forms. Why means you are getting the certificate as internship. Okay. Hi, hi. Thank you, Azi. And this is not shirt, it is t-shirt. Yeah. And I think only so. Okay. And I hope now it is clear. Yeah. So I hope now it is clearly visible. And today it's looking like a little bit matched towards my PPT. And I didn't notice that. Yes, control learner, I have explained that. No, I have not worked under the frameworks. Threshold, it is a regional part. So that is the respective value from which we will be able to segment it. You can say it is a standard value. For image, according to the different images, it gets changed. And for that particular BSc students, yes, it is very useful. Like it's development. So the complete development comes under from all the students only. It's not A is not only for a particular department. Even triple E, I have also completed triple E only, my bachelor's. So currently working in AA projects only, but with images. Even this AA can also be implemented in triple E side, artificial intelligence in power electronics, power system, and EV. In MATLAB space doesn't matter, but in Python, if we indent or don't indent, it gives error. See, MATLAB is different language. Inside MATLAB, we are using Fortran, C, C++, like that. Python itself, it is a different language, so the syntaxes vary. Please provide solutions for electrical problem. Let me try. Explain about microprocessor and microcontroller. If I start to explain, that means my complete webinar topic gets changed. Yes, BC also can use for this cloud technology. Yes, you guys are studying completely regarding towards the computer application. Without Python AI implemented is possible. Telugu Veeresh, superb question. Fantastic question this is. Okay, not only through Python, through Java also we can create AI. Through MATLAB also we can create AI. But I'm not sure how many of them are teaching the courses for Java. I am not aware of Java. Please say AI in power systems. And this complete course demands with artificial intelligence integrated with image processing. Just a moment. So now it is clear. Okay. Sir, how the YouTube live attender will receive the certificate compared to internship? Both of them will be receiving in the same way only through email. Their internship certificates will be as mentioned as internship. Yours is you have completed the master class. That's it. For them, it is online internship. Control learner. This is also a good question only. Like for MathWorks, they have community. For Python, they don't have community. According to my experience, Python, all the error solvings can be obtained from Stack Overflow. Yes, yes. Today it's a bit tired. What is the difference with Java and Python? Python best or Java best? See, according to me, Python is best. If you go for a Java developer, he will say Java is best. Okay, so that's my answer for this. Difficulty level, programming itself, it is difficulty only. So until unless you provide a solution or provide logic, Google Eye Doctor for diagnosis diabetic retinopathy. I'm not sure, Pankiti Dalal. Try to solve out that error. What is that error? You have to just note it down. And in which line also it will show that error. And one more thing, in today's hackathon, yeah, definitely, I thank all the participants, those who have joined over there. So once again, I am thanking to them, and I hope you all guys have enjoyed that industrial person's experience regarding the autonomous vehicle. Yes, Indu Simharayadu will be starting. Kindly wait. See, this particular Q&A session, it is daily allotted. Okay. Regarding the previous thing, we have to discuss at least 10 minutes. Best ML or AI. See, Ganesh, don't get confused over there. Actually, AI is the topmost. Okay, so from that AI, DL is a part, deep learning is a part, and from the deep learning, machine learning is a part. Okay, so machine learning is related to artificial intelligence, deep learning also related to artificial intelligence. Both of them are not different. Like if you take a science subject, physics, chemistry, biology, like that we can split it. The same way only, if you take AI, ML, DL, NLP, these three can be splitted. The most important topics. I am not regarding towards the fact, so I don't know whether our brain is limited or not. Sometimes my brain is working as limited only. Okay, fine. So let us get into today's session. So previously we have seen many kinds of some interactions with that particular OpenCV with images, some with videos like that and all we have seen. Now among that itself we are going to some extent level. Maybe today we will be covering only one or small topics only, but this particular topic is one of the most famous topic, like the face detection. So with that particular face detection, here we are going to count the face. Okay, so here we are going to count how many faces are there. So with that face, what and all we will be able to do. So that particular thing only we are just going to make that application with the help of AI using OpenCV inside the Python programming language. So I hope still many of them are just seeing my second program. This is I no need to provide a detailed intro. So myself Vishnu, working in Pantech for more than 2 years. I work under this kind of technologies, especially in artificial intelligence, augmented reality, embedded system. So we Pantech provide educational equipments for all the engineering institutions on the department of AI, IoT, CSE, IT, ECE, EEE, EN, robotics. We also provide technical training, and we also provide prototype for and do-it-yourself project support for research purpose. So our entire vision is to share the technical knowledge to at least 10 million students. So among that, you are just a part. and you might have seen we are just currently undergoing with many classes. So if I combine all the classes means almost regarding towards 1 lakh people might have been joined to this particular internships. Like all the classes, not only this particular class, this particular master class, the continuous webinar series, whatever we have done. So almost we have crossed regarding that particular millions people who have participated in that. So that's why we are conducting it as complete free, and at the same time we are sharing the entire knowledge. Okay, so kindly make use of that, and I suggest everyone, if any of your friends are also interested, so those particular persons also can join. So for that, kindly help them by sharing this particular YouTube link so that they can join day to day. And if you guys just subscribe, you can also get the notifications, because we used to put all the particular scheduled events before the day itself. Most of the schedulings will be done future as a previous day itself. So from that, everyone can come to know this is the technology, and through that particular technology you can gain some knowledge over that. So from that knowledge you guys can start up, so provide a startup projects inside your college itself. Then you can just go by the next step by providing a high-end projects at your final year project over there. Finally, you can add your projects inside to your resume, and through that you can get and fix your career over there. Yes, regarding the job opportunities, I will be just explaining soon. Okay, an important announcement, at 8 p.m. only we will be issuing that attendance form. E-certificate will be issued at end of the series. 25 days attendance is mandatory for masterclass participation. For YouTube participants only, a 25 days class it is required. For internship, there is no need of the respective attendance at all. You can watch our entire recorded sessions from the site, and all the detailed agenda and the overview we have been discussed. So anyway, just we'll have a recap. Like on the day one, we have seen what is AI, and we have seen the Python, installing the packages, and some of the concepts like image processing. So how that image is being processed, video is being processed, how the color is being tracked up over there, and from advanced like how the negative image, how to count the number of objects like using the shape, and we have also counted the black dots and the white dots inside the image processing. So this and all some basic concepts of AI over here which we have come over through. Now through this particular image and video processing, we are just going for the next level. Okay, so I hope this recap is enough, and upcoming classes we will be seeing the deep learning algorithms, speech recognition, NLP also. So this is the clarity agenda. You guys can just go through it from our site pantechelearning.com AI Masterclass. So today's topic is face counting using OpenCV. Now into this particular topic, what and all we will be covering means we have to know what is face detection. So inside the face detection we have some types like hair cascade, histogram oriented, and after completing these two topics, we will be just moving on to the today's execution like face counting using OpenCV and hair. So generally, if we start regarding towards the face detection means we have to know like we will be interacting towards the camera with our face. Now in many of the devices we have that particular options, especially if we go for our system or if we go for our mobile phones anywhere, we have a particular option like face unlock inside the system, and as well as in the phone they have started to work with the depth camera. So depth camera is one of the next level of the camera which analyze the particular wave, like whether it is in real, what is the purpose of depth, so which comes under the part of 3D. Okay, so for that we have to know what is 3D and all. So like we can also have some simple kinds of explanation. Here the particular face detection, it will be done in 2D only, it's not like 3D. So through that 3D and 2D, how it gets differed, so that we have to know first. And by explaining this, you guys also will come over to here, like this is a real-time explanation, because only the dimension is getting changed inside the application. Why means initially they were having 2D face recognition also, then later on, to increase the security only, they have converted into 3D. So why and what is that reason? So generally the face, okay. So if you are just detecting the face means, so here you guys can just see the face. Yeah, now both of them are same eyes, I hope. Okay, so always be happy. Okay, now consider this as a face. Now onto our face, we have some sort of requirements, like our face is created in the particular structure with some of the features. So what are those features? The most features are like eyes, mouth, and we can also declare that particular shape. Now whatever I have given that particular shape, it is also considered in the form of a face over here. So now once that particular face is being detected with eyes and mouth means, then therefore it is recognized as a face over there. Now how that particular face should be landmarks applied. So commonly once the face is detected means it will be marking like this. Now how that particular markings are being obtained. Each and every markings, it is applied as an in the form of very simple and easy actions over there. So like first it must detect the eyes. So the pair of eyes is there. Then mouth, and if you are having other parameters like eyebrows, then one nose. So within that particular different parts, everything if it combines only, it is set as a face. Okay, so this is the common features for a face, and from that face itself, the most important features are like the eyes and mouth only. Now if everything is correct, therefore we will come to know this is known as the face. Now within this face, how it is able to get that particular data, like previously whatever we have discussed. So a particular face will be having its own features, and that particular features, it gets completely varied in the form of the data whatever we have provided to the system inside the binary part. So like converting to the grayscale, and here we will be applying it in the form of hair. Okay, so now therefore once the feature has been matched, and it came to know that this is known as the face. Okay, so in this way only here it has been applied. Now therefore this form only, it is known as the 2D part. So once when we come for the 2D and the 3D means, the most difference is the dimension. So what is the 3D and 2D? So this particular part whatever we have seen, it is known as 2D. Now inside this, so now this has been transformed into the 3D over there. Now onto the same, if I want to just provide the respective image, so how it will be collecting. So inside this itself, we will be having the different structures. Now whatever that particular knows, the drawings, whatever I have given, it will be completely moved in the form of three different parts. Okay, so like, let me check whether it is possible to rotate. Okay, so here that particular 3D, it's not possible. Let me try with the 3D painting itself. So now onto this particular 3D view, here we will be able to get it. Yeah, so now we have got the particular requirement. So onto that particular 3D part, here if you are just moving that respective parts, so here I can rotate and see that particular 3D at any way. So all the directions it can be rotated. Now from this 3D, whenever we are focusing over here, this particular part, like this particular area, so this particular region, wherever we are working, this depth only it is analyzed inside the 3D. So whenever we are just going for that analysis, we have to know that particular function, and once when we are seeing that particular area, the eyes, the nose and the mouth, everything will be separated from the part. So how that thing is separated means, so like it will be in this way. So in this method we can see that particular 3-dimension part. So wherever the cubes, one of the side whichever I have seen, this will be that particular area which is known as the depth. So within that particular depth, many of them will be thinking that, so whenever if I turn my face like that only, it is going to recognize whether it is a live image or not. But it's not like that. Once whenever we are seeing the photo, the normal photo will contain this both as equal, not this both. This 3 will be in the form of equal. If you are going to see a normal photo of the person, the same thing if you go for 3D means this change. Okay, so behind this nose you can see some change like the shadows, and at the same time eyes also will be like it is bulged little bit inside. So these some features only we will be able to analyze from the depth camera. So after crossing that particular functions, so from there only we are able to detect that as 3D based face detection over here. So once whenever it is getting detected only, the images it is able to, or it is ready to capture itself inside the mobile phone as well as laptop. In laptop, the face recognition it is little bit rare, but inside mobile nowadays it is very common. Especially if you go for all the mobiles like Samsung, Redmi, or if you go for iPhones, everywhere the face recognition is available. For that face recognition, the first thing is it has to detect the face. For some mobiles, if you just show the photo in front of it, it will recognize and unlock. It is nothing but regarding towards the 2D camera. The same thing if you go for the depth camera means if you show the photo in front of it, it won't recognize at all. The reason the this particular parts like wherever that depth it is not able to analyze, and it's not motion, it's not recognizing that particular movable parts. So on that particular way only here we can say that the depth analysis and the face recognition over here. So for that face recognition, the most important parts are like we have to know the complete data onto the eyes, the nose and the mouth over there. The same thing if we just go for the depth means the distance. So from that distance, what distance it will be calculating means only the distance between the nose and the cheeks, not this particular part. So this particular part it won't be accessing at all. Whereas the red mark particular depth if it is getting analyzed means it is very simple and it is quite easy to analyze whether this is a live image or not. And along with that live image or not, this features also will be matched, and finally the face they will be able to detect over there. Now how the recognition happens means if that person's face is available inside the data set or it has been trained into the data set, hence the face recognition is done as a security mode. So in this way only here we will be just working regarding towards this kind of implementations with face detection and face recognition. So any doubts regarding this? Okay, fine. So those who are interested to join inside our internship, you guys can just join towards a internship, a masterclass internship which is provided inside our site. And we have a particular coupon code which will be available for a short period. The coupon code is welcome AI. So this is our site fantechelearning.com, and here we have that AI masterclass. So just log into our site with your respective mail ID, and at the same time here we can see the respective course overview for the participants those who have joined. You can see that particular course overview and the lessons. So each and every downloadables, all the PPT codes, everything is available over here. And don't forget the particular code whatever it is available, welcome AI. So that will be our coupon code, and the registration link or the joining link it is provided into our YouTube live chat. You can just join. And like the hackathon whatever we have seen today, we will be conducting one more hackathons to solve the doubts for all the internship students. So don't just get worried, like there is no doubt solving question over here. Soon we will be solving all your doubts. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear regarding that. Okay, so any other doubts? Okay, so Madhav Pogula has a doubt. Sir, eyes color, eye, nose, shape can also differ. Will affect the face reduction? No, not at all. It needs only this portions, not inside that iris color and all. And I hope, yeah, here we can see that particular part. So here you can see that particular portion, how the face it is being detected. Deebalata, yeah, I am also thinking that there are 1.5 peoples, 1.5k peoples over here, and only 400 likes. And I hope those guys did not like my particular webinar. Maybe. Yes, and participants, your support is most important over here to come up with more kind of technologies like this. And we all are putting our effort to share the knowledge as free. What is OpenCV? Oh my god, this is day 6 and still I have to explain regarding the OpenCV. Open Computer Vision, that is the expansion of OpenCV. It is used for image processing, video processing and all. Which are the programming languages through which AI is possible? Java, Python, C++. C++ can be implemented in MATLAB also. Or the different images. Oh, Mr. Yes, sir. Stereo view camera can also be used to make navigate the car without collision and have to move in a free space. No, stereo is not a good option. Stereo is not a good option at all. Then why eyes closed means they not unlock, sir? Eyes closed means whatever the image we have trained towards the machine with eyes open only. NumPy matrix will work as pixels of the image. Not exactly. It is all the pixel values, not pixels. All the pixel values are converted into the array using NumPy. So it's like interconnected pattern within the face. Yes, Cup Kenwitter has got a good point from me. Like he has received that particular knowledge. Like it is interconnected pattern. One doubt by Varun Chachar. Yes, NumPy and Pandas import OpenCV is possible. Yes, it is possible. Definitely, it is possible. It was text today also. Yes, maybe that issues will be there. Can suggest the tips for job opportunities in other countries. Regarding other countries, I am not sure, but anyway, I will help you how to search for the jobs. Does it make a pattern with dots on the face? We can imagine that. Imaginary is applicable over here. Okay, what is the difference between face and eyes? Eyes is located in face. Please don't ask like this kind of questions. I am unable to answer. Udav Jahire, sir, Pantagina only is learning platform or placement cell? Only a learning platform, and we also provide project trainings. So, what is the use of AI in mechanical engineering? AI useful for mechanical engineering in the way of designing the vehicles or whatever the CAD designs you are doing. For the corrections, you can assist with the help of AI. So, how to convert 2D picture to 3D picture? We have an option. We'll discuss it in detail at some days. What about the twins? Definitely, twins face detection and face recognition will happen. So my eyes is closed, but mobile phone open the lock. That means open doesn't matter. Sometimes it takes the value. We cannot predict it. At sometimes, if your eyes is closed, also it won't take. Like some high cameras, whichever having with Apple. A is used for VLSI physical designs. Actually, with VLSI, they are creating some AI devices. Okay, through VLSI, especially like Intel. Intel company, they are majorly creating processors for AI. Error detection machine is yes, definitely. Where do we collect data? We have to analyze it. We can collect it or we can create also. We collected from various parts. From Google only we used to collect mostly. And for face recognitions and all, we used to create our own data set. Okay. Oh, there is a line of questions, repeated questions. Please don't repeat the questions. Kindly post it in the comment so that we can reply. Which sensors are used for what? Okay, fine. Yes, today's attendance form also you will be receiving it. No issues in that. A department salary, I'm not sure. It depends upon the industry and your experience. Some mobiles have face lock and it doesn't work. It's due to that mobile complaint only. It's not the AI. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Gunashekhar, for your valuable feedback on the T-shirt. And NV Music, this is a place to learn. Kindly don't disturb. How AI is helpful in biomedical? Exactly like for the tumor detection, for cancer predictions, and disease prediction. So this and all comes under AI only. In that way only the biomedical will be rocking. And I hope Rohit Rock is clear with that. How to collect? Where did you collect? I'm collecting from online, completely from online through the sites of the Kaggle or repository. And if it is images, means we will be downloading the images and we will be pre-processing it on our own. So how months it takes for completion of full course on Ember? Depends upon how we are studying. Iris scan will happen in face detection. No, not at all. For iris scanning, we require iris scanner. Or Tesla car, but Tesla car, yeah, yeah. Regarding the Tesla car, it is completely a good thing only. So through that, they are currently in level 3. So today's in meeting also we have just discussed in that. Yes, academic credits also you can use. Academic credits, your knowledge, everything. Yeah, thank you Gunashekhar Nayak. I have received your message and I'm happy for that. No, 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 no. Depth means it is 3D only. IR camera is different and 2D camera is different. Yes, one day we will definitely talk regarding towards the Tesla card with a wonderful demo itself. Yes, you can add 30-day course in your resume. Okay, fine. So the next thing is we have to know that different types. So now we are just going to see that particular types like hair cascade. So hair cascade is one of the algorithm wherever if you are just working over here means the feature to detect the dark eye region, the brighter nose bridge and the eye, mouth and nose location. Because by combining these three parts only we will be able to get in the form of an face over here. So that particular position only here we have seen in a different manner. So onto the different slices only like the eye connection, the nose bridge, the nose of the left side, connection with eye, nose and then again mapping with all that particular three parts, then mouth, then a distance between the nose and mouth. So like this kind of different features we'll be able to analyze it over here. So onto that analysis only here we will be using that hair cascade, and here inside that particular program we'll be already having that respective file which is known as hair cascade.xml. So hair cascade frontal face. Now what kind of values we will be having means so like all the data will be provided along with the data. This will be that respective storage of the data like stage 1 stage 0 tree 0 root node, some points, the threshold value of the phase will be there, left value, right value and the title data also will be there. Similarly for each and every tree and each and every node it will be there. So like how the features means how that particular image is getting recognized, the same way only the features also is being applied over here. So onto that particular way only here we are able to collect the hair cascades frontal face. Okay, so this is that particular frontal face part. So for that only we are using this hair cascade. Now from that HOG is nothing but known as histogram. So histogram based gradient. So the gradients level how we are calculating? We are mostly calculating it with the help of paint only, like whatever we have seen. So this is nothing but the different colors of the gradient. Okay, so like if I make here that particular pixel. Now onto that if I am applying the some region, so whenever the image is getting converted into the grayscale some changes will be there. What are those changes means? Here we can see okay, so this is one sort of gradient level. So for that easily I can mention you that so inside this image we are having many levels. Now I have painted one of the portion and I have left another portion as like that itself. Now inside this portion here we have a darker gradient. This particular portion we have a darker gradient over there. Why we have the darker gradient means that is indicated the concentrated part and this is indicated as the lighter part and this is known as the mid part. So once whenever we are going for the grayscale means this mid part only mostly we will be concentrating because those mid parts only will be having the different patterns, whereas the black doesn't having any patterns over there. And the same thing, if we just go for the white, means there also there won't be any patterns. Wherever we are having this particular different values or that low gradient space, this particular space only we will be having that particular gradient values over there. So through that histogram gradient, we will be able to measure that each and every plotting of value, and from that value also the phase can be easily detected. Because moreover, even if you are white or if you are black, if you just take the photo in grayscale, all the faces will be in the same level. So from that particular same level only, the feature shapes will be changing each and every places over there. And from that feature shape and its changes, we will be able to get a good histogram value to match that particular face recognition and face detection. And along with this particular HOG, we can also implement with the super vector machine, which is an ML algorithm, to train that particular device with a higher level. So this is known as HOG algorithm and hair cascade algorithm. Those two are very basic algorithm for face detection parts. Now let us go for the face counting. So inside this face counting, what are the process means? Input gray conversion, and the gray conversion will be matched with the gray hair cascade. So finally the face will be detected, and after detecting the face, the number of faces will be counted up over there. So with the help of this, as now it is a particular COVID period, there are some restrictions at many places. So within that particular place, therefore, whenever the camera gets focused, how many heads are there, it will be calculating, and if it is greater than particular threshold value, therefore an alert will be sent. So here these many people has been there. The same thing if it is less, means therefore the safety monitoring system has been enabled over there. Likewise, the class attendance cannot be taken every time. So we have to count how many students are there inside the class. With the help of a single camera in a single position, by monitoring the entire person, entire view. So this many heads are there. Therefore, all the students are present. So in this way only, here we will be able to collect the different data and we will be able to apply the count. So this is known as the face counting using OpenCV. Okay, I think some of them are having doubts. Option, kindly be patient. Actually, this is a live class only and the class is going on. And definitely that particular facial characterization, how it is getting differed means based on the shapes whatever we train to the device. Okay, for recognition, like that way only it is getting changed. My face is not similar to your face. So from that only the main difference we will be able to get it. Patna Lokesh, your doubt is an example where AI is used on our daily basis. That's what I said. Face recognition and our Google Assistant. If you are using Apple, Siri. If you are using Windows laptop, we are having our Cortana. So this is our daily based AI, whatever we are having. Face recognized by AI is unique or different face shapes, as some faces are similar. Yeah, those problem comes only for twins. Okay, have different faces. How can you say that all faces are same? The facial features are only same. Every face has two eyes, two eyebrows, one nose and one mouth. But their face shape, some of them will be having like this. That is their face, in like a square or rectangle. My face is little bit spherical, but your face is not like that. So that particular difference only here it is maintained. How you guys are able to identify your friends, like that the system also will be able to identify their friends. The only thing they want to know is you have to train it. So this means this person, this means this person. Then only it is able to known as recognition. That's what I said. Detection is different, recognition is different. For detection, it is same. For recognition, it is different. Praveen P, I am extremely answerless for your question. Yeah, different domains. It is slight difficult, and I hope the application has been mentioned in day one and the videos right available in YouTube itself. So all the different applications only which will indicate the different domains of artificial intelligence, and it is available still. You can check into that. Sanjay, very good. Face counting is used for Chinese people because they are looks like a same. Yes, Ravindra, definitely. This is a good example, like Google Lens. Not like creators training. It depends upon their application. Then we have to retrain that face. If anyone's face has been burnt or damaged, means they have to retrain the face towards the system. Okay. So regarding the data science and AI, those questions can be posted into the comment. We'll provide you a detailed one. I'm not sure Google Lens in which principle it works. No, hair cascade is an XML file. That's a bit racist. My God. Okay, fine. So now let us get into the code. So here we are importing the NumPy. We are calling our CV2 and we are calling our cascade classifier file, which we have seen here. Now initially the number is 0. It is counting taken as 0. And video capture, I am providing a video as input. Then while true underscore image reading the frames continuously and converted into the grayscale. Now this grayscale only we are going to compare with cascade multi-scale. So here we have that cascade variable. Within that we have a function inside that multi-scale. So that will be taken from the hair cascade frontal face. Now we have to find the length of the faces. Okay, if length of the faces is 0, like if there is no face at all means, then it will be displaying no faces are found. Then if number of faces are detected, therefore the faces dot shape of 0. Okay, initially it will be taken as 0, then x comma y comma w comma h. So all that 4 axes will be automatically resized in the rectangle format. Okay, and it will be in green color. So if the face is detected, the green color bounding box, the rectangle box we can see, and after that the rectangle box is applied, the number of face detected will be displayed onto the screen itself. And here we can see both the face detected window as well as the grayscale window. So very short and useful code this one. Now I am running the module. So here we can wait for some time. So here we can see in grayscale everyone's face looks same way only. I mean the color is same, but the sizes are different. So here according to the particular mapping, here we can see the count, and the count is also getting fluctuated over here. So there are no faces, therefore no no faces are found. The two faces, three faces, all the changes we can see over here, and this is known as one of the AI, like face counting using OpenCV. So through this we will be able to count many number of faces over here. And I hope we have discussed complete things regarding towards all that particular face in 2D, in 3D, and the hair cascade and the HOG. And we have seen how the face should be counted over here. And therefore the important news is like the study finds the community of ethical hacker requires AI prevents. Like AI is that particular OTP and OTP generation. Then what to say? That jigsaw puzzle. So for that and all, AI's ban should be needed for ethical hackers, because unless the ethical hackers is not able to crack that particular thing, means they won't be able to create a security layer. So AI is providing that much kind of security everywhere. So that news only I would like to share for today, and I hope everyone has learned a wonderful subject today. So the purpose of internship is to learn, practice, verify, and get certified for the growth of your career and your life. So kindly get update towards the technology. Therefore, we can succeed anything over everywhere. How can we get these codes? You can collect it from our site. Soon, day 5 and day 6 videos will be uploaded within Monday. So participants, still any doubts, you can just post it. If you have any questions, how to identify the faces male or female? Yeah, gender classification also can be done with OpenCV. Okay, so if today's particular uh, topic was interesting, means everyone can put a heart symbol into your comment. Yes, definitely there will be the class tomorrow. No, regarding databases, we have only data science, ML, DL, AI, this kind of courses only. It's not HOD, it is HOG. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you all, thank you all. So happy. Cortana location, I'm not sure regarding parametric models.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Some interruptions from AI. How much growth? There are n number of platforms for growth inside the artificial intelligence. And kindly search the job according to your requirement, like as a machine learning, deep learning, or computer vision, like that way. Then only we will be able to specify in a particular domain. It's that easy, like Gender classification also we will be able to make it. That is also possible with OpenCV or image processing. Okay guys, then thank you all. We'll meet you tomorrow.